Wait lang. Hello.
Hi.
So, ano na? We are doing a long distance call.
Indeed we are. I'm Edel.
I'm Sab.
So,
So, ano?
kamusta?
Ano pag-usapan natin?
Well, we've been wanting to do this podcast because we like to talk about, well, at least my ex life in living overseas. And you're still there. Yeah.
And I'm still in Singapore. I am an OFW and you are an ex-OFW.
Yep.
Nagsisi ka? Nagsisi ka, umuwi ka. Joke.
Actually, with the state of the world, parang, parang in my last travel there, parang napaisip ako, shucks, ang ano dito, parang, why did I leave this behind? But
Yes.
we all have our reasons for going back, and it's always been family for my family. And
Yeah,
you, I
of
know you're
course.
like, pwede ka nang magtayo dyan ng rebulto. You're forever gonna be in Singapore.
I mean, not to retire. It's so expensive here. Pero, I don't know. Wala eh. Ang hirap eh. It's hard to leave. Parang after a few years, spoiled ka na. Alam mo naman. You know it.
Exactly. Yep.
Everything is easy, safe, efficient, clean,
Yep.
no traffic.
Or
So,
meron namang traffic, but not crazy traffic. And
yeah,
it's like,
the traffic from 15 minutes magiging 30 minutes. Oh, ganyan. Ganyan yung traffic sa Singapore.
yung magiging 30 minutes to 2 hours. Ganyan.
Oo.
Yeah. So I guess let's do a backtrack. Like, how did you, or how did we end up being OFWs?
Sige, ako muna. I've been here since 2009. So, I just passed 17, tama? 17 years? So, Jan 2009. So, 17 years. Grabe. So, like, almost half my life.
Yeah.
Ha?
Yeah.
Oo.
Almost na malapit na.
Almost half my life. Like, majority of my adult life, my working life. Wala. Ano lang, chamba. Kasi at the time, I didn't know anyone in Singapore. I knew one person, pero hindi pa kami close at the time, si Joyce. Siya lang yung kilala ko nung time na yun. Hindi naman kami super close. Tapos, kasi we kind of worked together in Manila before we moved here. So, she moved here a
I
year
didn't know
ahead.
it was Joyce. Siya pala.
Ha?
Siya pala, siya pala.
Oh.
I didn't know it was her. Okay.
Hindi naman siya nag-influence sa akin. Yung isa ko pang ex-colleague, her ate moved here a year
Ah,
before. Ibang industry, tas parang, we haven't been to Singapore ever. Sige, apply
why?
tayo sa
Why did you want to work overseas?
freedom and money. Kasi, wala lang, 'di ba? Parang I want to have my own place and syempre I can't afford it at the time in Manila. Magkano lang
True.
sweldo ko nun? 15,000-17,000 pesos gross.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Tapos yun, as in jobs, DB job street level of, application
We're
and
dating ourselves, but
money.
okay. Yes. Totoo
Yun,
naman.
someone took advance and then so I got hired and then they were looking for another person with same role. So I referred my ex-colleague and then so medyo sabay kami pumunta. So at least I had one friend. And then yun, syempre as usual, siguro 3 years lang, save money, ganyan. And then, wala,
17 years na.
17 years. Umuwi ako after a year and a half. I went home kasi parang akala ko, boring. Like, alam mo yun, syempre, I moved here, I was 23. Um, Yun, and then when I was in Manila for 2 months, is parang, okay, sige na, balik na ako ng Singapore. Hindi ko na kaya sa Manila.
Pero
Yun
did you like,
lang.
when you came back, when you left Singapore that time, were you thinking, ayoko na dito? Ganun. Or,
Sa
wala.
Manila?
Hindi, nung umalis ka the first time in Singapore, did you ever think like,
Ah,
I'm done
yeah,
with
yeah.
Singapore?
Parang,
Really? Oh,
parang boring, parang people were just too
true.
wholesome. um,
Yes, I would agree with
and
that.
then, pero towards the end, like my last couple of months in Singapore, medyo, ano naman, super fun. Parang,
How long was it?
that's when my clubbing era started. Huh?
How long was that? Yung like, nung, okay, ayoko na, uwi na ako. How long were you in Singapore then?
a year and a half lang.
That's pretty long. May balik-balik
A year
in
and a half.
between. Oo.
Oo, like 2 or 3, ganyan.
Wala, ano
Parang,
ba
o
yun?
siguro parang,
Mga Cebu Pax seat sale ba niyan? Or like
oo,
Jetstar?
oo,
May
oo,
mga murang
oo.
flights na.
Yes,
Ah.
yes, yes.
Parang hindi
Yun,
naman
and
talaga
then,
nagkatanda.
ha? Ano no?
Parang hindi naman talaga ganun katanda. May mga seat sale naman.
Yes. Well, poor pa ako. Maliit lang sweldo ko no'n, so kailangan ko ng seat sale.
True, true. That's true.
Um, ano ba
Okay.
yun? Pero I also explored other countries actually.
Okay. Which
Chicago.
one?
Chicago was one. Ewan ko nakwento ko sa'yo. Pero ano na, I think that was my 4th, 5th year in Singapore.
Okay.
I had a job offer in an agency in Chicago and then another one in like a gaming company, mga app gaming in Hamburg in Germany.
Okay.
Ewan ko ba paano nangyari yun? Dali pang
But
mag-ano, I guess.
did you consider?
Yeah, I did. As in offer, as in may offer letter ako.
Why? What happened?
Salary was lower, net to net.
But
Tapos,
okay, I guess you did the math. Na parang, no, I'm
actually
better.
no, Chicago. Chicago, I think there was a 10% bump net to net if I moved to Chicago. But I was like, I don't know anyone there. Wala pa si Tal doon ata. I don't know, parang ganyan. Tapos,
Okay.
it's freezing
I
and
was there.
uh,
I think I abandoned.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly what year. It's freezing and yun. Parang hindi siya, I wasn't excited. It wasn't an exciting ano. And then Hamburg naman was a decrease. Kasi ang taas ng tax sa Germany.
Oo nga. But
Um,
Hamburg, well, I guess English speaking.
English speaking naman. Tapos, there's a lot of tech companies, ganyan.
Okay.
Yun. Meron pa akong odd, may nag-reach out sa akin. Actually, I think, an agency, pero Papua New Guinea ba? Labo.
PNG. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
sad.
ended up staying in Singapore and now you can't be bothered to leave because it's been 7.
Ayun, so it's hard comparing any other Hong Kong, I mean, I nag-apply din ako Hong Kong before.
Okay.
We were young Hong Kong, and back then Hong Kong was more fun.
Yes.
Yun, so it's and then the longer you stay in Singapore, it's harder to compare other countries to Singapore. Not just the money, but like the convenience and everything.
Like, generally.
Efficiencies, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so it's 17 years.
I know. Well, for me, I've always wanted to, experience life overseas. So that's why I looked for schools muna. And that's how I ended up in the States. Which is fun kasi parang, di ba, if you go to the States and you live there, these are the places you see in movies. So parang feel ka na, I'm so cool.
Total
Ganyan. Oh, I mean,
sa
it's sa San Francisco. But
ilang
syempre,
years
like,
total?
um,
2?
almost 2 years, almost. Hindi ko na kompleto kasi hindi ko natapos yung school ko.
Alam ko yun.
Yeah, I think everybody who knows me knows why I didn't finish school. Um, So I went back and then paano ba? And then I was dating and then this guy who is now my husband. Parang we just got together and then he had an offer in Singapore. I'm like, okay, ayoko na mag long distance. Let's give this a fair shot. Ganun.
Mm.
Yun, parang actually nauna siya ng 1 year or actually 11 months. So that's when I would actually go back
Not
and
bad. Oo.
oh, yeah, and
Less than
same
a year.
time zone. So unlike
Oo.
when I was in SF, parang kagulo yung time zone.
Oo.
So parang I would go back and forth until of course, syempre nandun ka na, so we would see each other. And then yun, I got a job offer then. And I know I don't have any reasons to like
But
turn
you
it.
moved here, may work ka na, di ba?
Yes. So parang actually, sometimes when I would visit him, parang may mga interview na ako.
Yeah.
Parang, interview ka dito sa agency na to, ganyan. And then, yun, I got a job. And then, like, ang bilis. I was there, so parang, I interviewed maybe around November. They finished up the papers, and then January, the following year, I was there. So we stayed there almost 7 years. Yeah, but yeah. So I can't really. I love Singapore life. I miss it. Sometimes parang now, especially now with kids, right? It feels like and COVID. Parang ang dami na
Yeah.
nangyari since we came back. But then we
Oo.
also had COVID there, di ba? Yung parang lockdown and then tayo
COVID
nakikita.
was
But
fun. Well, I
it,
mean, it was
it,
a fun time
yeah,
for us
it
here.
was a different time.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Like,
Uh,
it's not fun. It was a
yeah.
bad time, pero
But it's
you
yeah, but
know,
I get exactly what you say. But
different memories or whatever, ganyan. It was so intimate or
well,
um,
yeah. So yeah, and I've been back here 4 years. Kasi my daughter just turned 4. So siya yung counter ko. Ilang taon na ba itong si Elina?
yes, kasi you
So siya
went
yung
home
counter ko.
like October, November, parang November, tapos,
November, just 1 month before I gave birth. We
oo.
flew back. Nag-serve pa kami ng quarantine. Ganyan. So
May
yun.
kwarto ako nga, tama, shit,
Oh, we
wow.
served quarantine. So it's been 4 years. And yun, we were just there about a month ago. A month and a half. So yun, you asked me kanina, oh, do you wish like, ano, napaisip ako. Kasi nga with the state of the country and the world as a whole, I feel so exposed being in the Philippines. Especially now, like, I'm a small business owner na parang, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's why, di ba, I was asking you,
I saw your messages sa group chat na
Singapore with
parang,
this war. Yeah. So,
14-month pay or wage increase, blah, blah, blah.
but I mean, syempre you have that aspect. And the reason, of course, we came back is family. So, you know, like, I can't argue with that. Like, I think
Mhm,
we're happy we came back for that. But, yeah, like,
mhm.
just going back there, parang na-miss ko na. Siya so efficient. Like, and my example is always, yung when we came back here, meron train station na binubuo sa may Commonwealth. Because that's where my in-laws live.
Mhm.
A lot in that area. So when we came back, parang ginagawa na siya. Tapos parang may train na nakapark dun eh.
Okay.
Okay. And then, siguro about a year and a half after we came back, I came back din, di ba? Parang bumabalik-balik pa ako eh, di ba? Kasi I had my job.
Oo, oo.
Tapos parang, yung brown line, so near
Oo.
our last area that we
Yeah.
lived in, which is in River Valley, yung brown line, it was gonna open, ganyan. So when I came back, wow, medyo open na siya. And then,
Yeah.
the second time I came back, wow, fully open na siya.
Yeah.
And then,
Thanks sa Commonwealth.
and then the last time I came back, wow, buo na siya. And then yung circle line, the yellow line, binubuo na siya. It's like, wow,
Yeah, it's close. It's gonna be full circle.
And this is like a whole, ano, diba? Like a whole train station of underground, all of these walkways
Yeah.
and then, meanwhile, yung nasa Commonwealth, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa siya gawa.
4
Like,
years.
and it's like, it's one station, ang pangit niya, ang laki-laki niyang, alam mo yun, it's like a big structure, wala man lang, I don't think there's an underpass there or anything. Like, how complicated is it to build this? So,
Meron akong na I saw this Insta reel. Parang there's this Filipino girl, nag-tweet siya. Tweet pa ba tawag dun? So nag-post siya sa X. Post siya sa X ng like, parang open question, like to the OFWs. I forget the exact question, pero something like, ano yung realization mo? Parang ganyan.
ay.
Right. So, tas naisip ko ako, of course, the basic ones na, like how a country governed well talaga can be really good. And also, is when my first years in Singapore, when I would go back and forth, Manila, Singapore, pagdating mo ng Manila Airport, edi land ka, tas syempre traffic, all that, tas punta akong EDSA kasi I'm QC. Tapos there's this parang yung exit in one of the highways to papuntang EDSA, it was lined with garbage sa gilid and
Kailan
or
to?
paglabas mo lang basta it wasn't a good welcome. Tapos parang ang dilim ng streets, like wala masyadong ilaw. Tapos ang daming basura. So parang, welcome to Manila, you know. Pero sa Singapore, pag uwi mo ng Singapore, you know, Changi, di ba? Changi Airport,
Airport,
best airport in the world. But
yeah.
not just that, pagdating mo sa highway, you're leaving the airport na in your cab, ang liwanag, parang as in, yung light, ewan ko, na-realize, sobrang notice ko na parang ang liwanag, tapos pag sa Manila, ang dilim. And then,
Yeah.
di ba, sa ECP, like, it's lined with Bonggamvilla may pag-pronounce. The pink flowers, all
Fan. Yes, but
Bonggamvilla. The
oh,
pink
yeah, yeah,
Bonggamvilla, right?
yeah. I think
So
so.
parang ang welcoming.
It's
Like,
so welcoming. I know
it's a
what you mean.
nice intro.
Yeah.
It's a nice parang welcome to Singapore kind of thing.
And when we've seen it, like, ang daming content na parang, oh, parang the sad realization after coming home from
Mm.
vacation, parang, oh, we could do that in our country, but how come it's not?
Oo.
And I feel that. But at the same time, syempre, I was away. When we came back, ang dami ko namang nakita ng development. Like, oh, maganda na yung mga, like, EDSA isn't, ay, hindi, not EDSA, like, SLEX isn't so dark
Mm.
and then Skyway, ang haba na, layo na ng nararating niya.
Lex na ba tawag natin doon? Dati S-Lex lang yun.
SLEX, ewan ko. SLEX.
Okay.
And then you have
I forget some other person also.
that takes you so, ang layo na nangarating niya. So, yeah,
Mm.
there are developments, and then of course, like, I remember nung nakatira ako sa may Ortigas, like, si Podium dati ang liit-liit. Kasi I would just cross Podium. Eh. Ngayon, it's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
big mall, and it's really nice. Yun, so marami namang development like that. But of course, you just know na parang these are very select areas.
Yeah.
And alam mo yun, it's not for
Tsaka
everybody.
yung mga example mo na ganyan, like Podium, or even BGC as a whole, or parts of Makati, private eh. It's a
True, yeah.
private development. So, that's why it's nicer.
But yeah, I
Pero
mean,
paglabas mo ng kali,
but yeah, I mean, but just going back to like, why, diba? Why did you want to go out of the country to work? And you're right, it's money. Like, the freedom.
independence, yeah, freedom. Kasi I wouldn't be able to afford, you know, anything. I wanted to live on my own, you know, have my
Yes.
own place, you know.
Yeah.
Strict ang parents, you know, you can, ganyan, typical.
Yeah, but at the same time, the money that you earned, syempre, of course, one can argue, oh, Singapore, the lifestyle, I mean, standard of living is different. Yes, that's true. But then I feel like even if I don't know if this is true, but I always felt like as Filipinos, we were paid lower than the rest of, like, I don't know, as opposed to maybe a European or, a Western person. I just have that in my mind, that disparity. But at the same time, I didn't feel like I was underpaid. I felt
No,
like
yeah,
I could afford things. Like, I was able to afford like a nice apartment,
yeah,
and that's the freedom that you get, that just having that so much
yeah. And
disposable.
when people tell me like, oh yeah, but isn't it so expensive in Singapore? Cost of living is yeah. It's expensive to live in Singapore, but the salary that you get is also, you know,
Yeah.
commensurate in proportion to the cost of living plus, I feel. Whereas for the
Oo.
same job in Manila,
Yes.
parang like you won't be able to buy the same things that you would
Well,
afford.
you
I'm talking about the proportion.
yeah, yeah,
Yung
yeah.
ganun.
Hindi, kasi I
Like the
remember,
rule.
parang my dad was telling me, parang, basta mayroong time, ngayon may price hike, di ba? Medyo insane. But then, I remember at the time, parang my dad was saying, oh, mukhang abonado ka pa, nagtatrabaho ka. Parang abonado ka kasi sa gas, toll,
Mm.
kasi I live in the south, so I have to do the toll gate, ganyan, tapos may parking pa. So parang, in many ways, oo nga, abonado pa. And this is me
Magkano lang
having,
sweldo mo nun?
oo,
Yeah.
so, yeah, but then in Singapore, okay, you don't have a car, you don't have,
You don't need a car.
you don't need it. So even that in itself, the fact that you're paying so small for transportation to get to work.
Good transportation. So,
I mean,
mababa na nga ng tax natin.
yeah,
Mababa na yung tax, pero sulit na sulit siya in terms of the
yeah,
services that you get back.
yeah. Oo, yun. But, and we always talk about this. So, syempre, when you're single, you're young, wala ka pang, alam mo, pinapaaral or whatever. That money that you get to do so many things, like
Enjoy
travel.
na enjoy.
Oh,
Yes.
thing, like, and how easy was it to apply for a visa without having to answer so many questions,
Oo. My
provide so
cousin
much documentation,
oo,
na,
oo. My cousin told me in Manila mas madaming requirements for the same like Schengen visa, mas madaming requirements sa
yeah,
Manila if you're based in the Philippines versus if you're based here.
yeah. So parang it's just overall easier, I guess. So, yun yung mga things that I miss really. And yun nga, parang looking back now, it feels like a lifetime ago. And wala.
Naalala mo yung commercial like decades ago when we were young, yung Jollibee? Walang ganyan sa States. Wala pang
Asar,
Jollibee sa States din eh.
asar ako doon sa ad na yun. Kasi I had a
Bakit?
lot yan. Ne, I
The
mean,
lola.
I don't have that relative who lived in the States na parang,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pero, I mean, hindi mo ba
but
na-feel minsan na parang you're becoming that?
yeah, I feel like I was that.
Na having lived
Oh,
outside.
Singapore is like, ganyan.
Oh, Singapore, ganito eh.
Yeah, parang,
Yeah. So, gets na natin si Lola. Let's just not, ano.
kasi ako na si
Wag
Lola.
naman.
Ako na yung nakakainis. So, parang na naman siya, nag-Singapore na naman siya. Ano ba yan?
I know, right? Oo na. Dami kayo sa Singapore.
But yeah, so kanina, di ba, I was saying na parang, I felt like there's always been a disparity in terms of pay, especially with like our foreign counterparts. But I mean, I'm not gonna go there. But like, I think working overseas also allows you to, just work with very
Different
diverse
nationalities,
people,
yeah.
different nationalities. So, ako yun parang I really enjoyed that. Kasi syempre when I was in the States, it was just mostly, syempre majority would be Americans. But then, I mean, I had Thai classmates, ganyan. But, even like, parang, I guess much more diverse yung experience ko in Singapore because it's such a melting pot. And, alam mo yun, I think I've worked with so many nationalities. And parang it also gives you that perspective na parang, kanyari, barok. Like, parang
No
Pinoy
one
lang yan.
cares.
Oo, di ba?
At
Parang
saka
bakit
naman,
tayo nag-judge sa barok?
pag Pinoy tapos hindi magaling mag-English, may judgment. Pero, pag may kausap ka naman na ibang Southeast Asian or European na
Just
they don't speak English well, oh, we don't care.
for as
No
long
one
as you
cares.
understand each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Parang gets na. Pero tayo parang there's so much judgment. Like, it's like it's a measure of your intelligence if how
Yes.
good your English is. And we've sat in meetings, I'm sure na parang, oh, galing mag-English ito, pero wala naman sinasabi. Parang, pero diba, like, I mean, ayun, and I think I'm glad that, Pinoys are getting exposed to traveling and to different cultures. And then we realize as a people that, oh nga no, like, okay lang naman maging baro kasi it's your second language. Eh mga, kahit nga first language, minsan mali-mali pa grammar, diba? But nobody cares. Nobody corrects them.
Ay naku, ano pa ba? Think really.
Ayun.
What else? But yeah,
Date.
being an OFW. And there's a lot now, maybe in the past 2 decades, no, there's been more and more and more professional OFWs abroad. I mean, of
Right.
course, you would have Filipinos in everywhere in the world that would be successful. Of course, they would be in corporate, but mostly those are like, proper, like they really migrated there as a family, di ba? Like States back then, everyone was migrating to the
Mhm.
States or Canada. Um, and then but I feel like it's in the past couple of decades, more and more professional Filipinos, not just, our typical nurse
Mhm.
exports or um,
Domestic
house
helpers.
help. Or yung mga before, I think there's also like Middle East construction workers, bar ganyan.
Mhm.
Pero now, yeah. So, and before it was needs based. That's why Filipinos go abroad. They need the
Yeah,
money
yeah.
back home. But now it's like experience. I want the experience. I want the adventure. I want the freedom. Um, yun.
And we got I got it. I definitely got I
Yeah,
got all of that, the experience, the freedom, the money. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But
So yun, so that's why we want to talk to more to Filipinos abroad from different industries, different walks of life, different motivations, ganyan. So
so that's
let's
what podcast is about actually. That's what inspired this podcast. Yeah, we wanted to talk about that. Kasi parang, and again, like just our experience working, right? Like, marami tayong mga, oh, your English is different from, from this, ganyan, ganyan.
uh,
Siyempre, we all come from different backgrounds.
yep.
And we all have, different motivations. So we want to be able to kind of put that spotlight on each OFW that we talk to, like, oh, what are your motivations? Oh, ba't ka nandyan? Oh, sa, diba?
Mhm.
Kasi parang it's not always a sad story. It's
Oo.
not, oh, I left my family so I can provide for them. Of course, there
It's
will
not
always be,
always like that. It's not always ano yun? Bagong bayani ba yung tawag sa OFWs? It's
yeah,
not always like that.
it's not all that. Actually, feeling ko nga na, parang yes, while there's a lot of that, ang dami na rin talaga na parang, oh, wala. I just
Oo.
I wanted to try it. And then I've
Oo.
been, or I guess similar to what our experience is. Parang, okay, I just wanted freedom. And then now you're never coming back.
Yeah. 3 years lang. But to be fair, in Singapore, like majority, a lot of expats say the same thing.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did. I mean, that's what Iking and I said, diba? Ah, na 2 years lang, ganyan. 2 years until it became 7 years. Yeah.
yeah. 17. My God. Ito na. Anyway, but another thing, I guess, I liked about, and especially being a professional OFW, I meet I've met a lot of Filipinos in Singapore also from different walks of life. Whereas if I never left Manila, edi yung circle ko, yung ano
Yeah.
lang, 'di ba?
True.
Same, the
Yeah.
same school, which, if you came from the same school, then, same background, same lahat.
Yeah. Or
So, naalala ko, there's this friend, my first year in Singapore, and then, so I had another friend, si Tish, she visited Singapore, and then, nandito pa si Aubrey nun, then we were hanging out with some other friends that we met na lang here. And then yung unang introduction namin or si Tish, my friend who visited from Manila to Singapore. Oh, like, also, what school did you go to? 'Di ba parang yun yung typical introduction, at least when we were younger in our 20s, when you meet someone, "Oh, so what school
in
did you go to?"
Manila. In
In
Manila.
Manila. Pero
Yes.
dito, walang pake. Kasi lahat and then sabi nung isa naming friend na who was based here, dito ko na lang na-meet, walang pakialam sa school dito, ganyan. Lahat tayo walang car, lahat tayo walang kotse.
Yep. And it's so true, right? Like I think a lot of the people I met, Filipinos I met, well, through you, it's mostly through you. And then some
Naalala
of
ko,
them are coworkers.
junudge. Junudge ako.
See, that's why. That's the Manila
Yeah, you have
influence
to,
of
yeah.
like, oh,
Hindi ka
dapat
naman mawala like,
yeah. Wala, 'di ba? And then all that judgment just fades and slowly just dies. So
yeah.
parang, oo nga, no? This is such a big world. Manila so small. Wala kang pakialam kung saan kang school galing. Doesn't matter.
Or yung mga naging super close friends ko here, like, if we went to the same school, like, you wouldn't think na we would be friends, 'di ba? If we met in
Yeah.
Manila, di sabi nga ni Rosie before to me and Tara, she asked, "Guys, sa tingin niyo if we met in Manila or if we met in college, sa tingin niyo we would be friends?" No. Kasi kami ni Tara, same ko ng answer. No, I don't think we would be friends kung sa Manila tayo nag-meet.
No, but I mean, to be fair, while we do like being exposed to, like different circles outside the usual Filipino community, we kind of still gravitate towards Filipinos, right? Like, I know
Oo.
that I still have that circle of Filipino friends in Singapore.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that friends would have like their other friends. Na parang
Yep,
feeling
yep,
ko
yep.
every time, alam mo yun, every time that group gets together, parang laka-laka naman dito, parang buong Pilipinas nandito, di ba?
Oo,
Kasi nga parang
oo.
so big. I mean, of course,
Yes.
you appreciate those friendships. But this is one of the things that Iking and I miss, na parang, especially during the pandemic, right? Like when we would be hosting each other, parang just having that conversation with people from different backgrounds and understanding their life, like when they were living elsewhere or their struggles living in Singapore, yung mga ganyan, na parang, oh nga, no? Or just even, like adult conversation that's not necessarily just about what's happening in Manila. Yung ganyan, di ba? Parang, it's just, oh, nakakamiss yun.
Oo, tsaka not about work. Sa
About work.
like here I have yeah, I guess most of my friends are industry friends. I guess. Pero I used to have another circle of friends na we don't talk about work at all, so that's refreshing. Pero most of my friends are Filipinos and mostly from the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't avoid that, right?
Yeah, I can avoid
Because
it. You really gravitate
because that's, I mean, that's the reason why you're there. You don't have family, so you gravitate towards people that you have,
familiar.
diba? You see that on a daily basis. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Pero syempre we also wanna make friends with, different nationalities. Parang nag-abroad
oh.
ka pa, hindi ka kayo lang magkakasama.
Kayo ngayon pa rin magkasama. Yeah.
Filipinos are very like that, no? Talagang
I mean, the best way to be exposed is dating, which I didn't experience, but obviously you did.
no, hindi ko naabutan yung apps. I didn't,
No, because like,
be around
and
with apps.
and dating, right? Kasi diba, like, during the pandemic, the couples, kami lang ni Iking yung Pinoy. Because you had your French boyfriend, now husband, and then si Saip
Yeah.
had his, Belgian.
And
So, diba, parang, of course,
the
the easy,
dynamic was fun, no?
yeah, but
Pag
the easiest way to
COVID
integrate
or
these different
yeah,
nationalities is really like, if
yeah.
the SO is of a different nationality. Oh, yeah. Ako, I can't say anything about dating because I didn't date.
In
That I'm sad
SF,
about
no?
it. But
No nga pala, in SF, yeah.
I was,
You had a boyfriend also in SF.
but I mean, of course, alam mo yun, masaya na parang, oh, I got hit on, na parang akala nila, ganyan. But even in
Oh,
Singapore,
yeah.
yeah, even in Singapore, I get that. Na parang,
Our China one with Rosie that night with the guy.
that
Oh,
legendary evening of
yeah.
na walang nangyari because,
Wala. Hindi ka pa based dito, Lau. You just visited.
yeah, I was just miss.
Kaya
Then, that was
kaya
the
pa
purpose,
kaya pa natin
that was the
mag-clubbing.
purpose of that trip,
Ano was the
remember?
purpose
That was
to
the
go
purpose of
clubbing?
the parang, oh, like, boys, ganyan. But then I just started seeing. So,
Anyway, so
unfortunately for that guy, I was already taken. But I know you dated a lot. You dated a lot of.
no, just the two. My current my husband and the one before.
Just two? Why did I think that there's more? Date.
No, not even date. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. Hindi, pero diba, like, the experience of just dating different nationality, I'm sure that's like a whole conversation in itself. We
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
compare husbands. I remember we
Mm.
compared na parang, oh, pwede knows how to cook. And then like my husband at the time when he moved, like he couldn't even cook rice. Parang I was calling him like that FaceTime. FaceTime ba yun? I don't know. Na parang hindi
Oh.
siya marunong magsaing. Yung ganyan, diba? Which is a very Pinoy.
Well, my husband does the cooks rice the pasta way,
Because
you
he's
know?
European, so I understand. But the fact that he
Yeah.
knows how to do it and can actually make dishes
Yeah.
is very impressive. Because that's not something that, at least, I cannot say the same for my husband.
Until now ba? Hindi pa siya marunong magluto.
Lalo na now.
Kasi may helper na. Oo.
Yeah. Oh. But at least I'm proud that when we were there, he learned how to cook adobo.
The very baseline
Yeah, or an egg.
Filipino pasta.
And egg.
Oh,
So yun.
ayun. O siya. O siya.
O siya. For okay, so this is really just an intro of what we want to talk about in our podcast, that we're calling long distance calls. Tama, di ba?
Long distance calls, yes. And because we want to do video calls with Filipinos abroad. So we have friends based all over Europe, US, Australia.
Everywhere.
Yes, so dami yan. Then I think the interesting one would be si Cherry.
Yeah. Yep, I'm excited to talk to her again.
Yes,
I
yes.
think she's doing very well.
She is. Siya na ang masipag. Grabe.
So yung ano talaga, like it's an incredible story, I think. And I always talk about that with my friends and family here. So yeah, so that's for the next episode. We wanna talk to Cherry.
Yeah. All right. I think that's all for now. And see you on the next one.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.